Hello, and hi, my name is Aisha. I am going to be the social worker for today. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. I'm going to start off by getting your name. Um, and if you could just tell me your first and last name.
My name is Lisa Coleman.
Okay, Lisa Coleman. All right, it is nice to meet you. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions. I just want you to tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Lisa. I'm 24 years old. I have three siblings. I have two brothers and one sister. My family is very family oriented. We do everything together, kind of, sort of. I had an okay childhood. I've experienced a couple bumps in the road, but that's something that I'm getting through daily and that I'm working on personally with myself.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask you a few more questions, Lisa, and I just need you to answer them for me. Nothing major, just just the basics. So I'm going to ask you, what day of the week is it?
Today is actually Saturday,
Okay. And what month are we in?
April.
And can you tell me what season are we in?
Spring.
Okay. Okay. So, Lisa, can you tell me what brought you here today? What's going on with you?
What brought me here today is basically some of the things I experienced in my childhood. I actually am a victim of being raped and molested. It is something that happened with a friend of the family that is very familiar with my family. I'm having nightmares, recurring nightmares. It has been something that has kind of held me back, um, with like reaching out, becoming friends with others, or even dating because it's something that's currently bothering me. I never really deal with it as much as a child. I was always told to forget it,
Mhm.
and it's something that is currently just it's a recurring cycle that is actually just bothering me.
Okay. So, how are you feeling today? What would you say your mood is?
My mood today is kind of better than what it normally is. Usually, I'm kind of down, sad, moody, very irritable, don't want to be bothered as much. Um, that is how I normally am. But today I'm kind of okay.
Okay. And normally, Lisa, what are you doing when you start to feel this way? Are you just sitting at home when you start feeling moody, or are you just out and about?
It could be vice versa. I can be at home alone, and then I can start thinking about what could have happened, what could have been prevented. Um, then I start playing the blame game of whose fault is it? Because I was just a child. And I can be out and about dealing with like friends and listening to my friends tell stories about their significant others or talking to guys, etc.
Okay. And are there like certain triggers that causes this mood, or just causes you to start feeling this way? What do you think causes this problem?
Um, Me not dealing with it fully growing up. Um, when talking or dating, I don't like to be touched. Um, Touching me sometimes bring back memories of the situation that I was in. And then I have nightmares about it here and there. So that is kind of a trigger.
Okay. Okay. And how often would you say you feel this way?
Um, I usually through it 2 to 3 times a week, or sometimes it just happens, like I said, with me dating.
Okay. And so, have you ever thought about hurting yourself or others?
No, but I became very protective of myself because I don't want myself to get hurt again. I don't want to be hurt, so I'm very protective of myself and my surroundings.
Okay.
So I have a tendency of overthinking. So if a guy is reaching out to me, if he's or we're dating, etc., I always think about what if or what could possibly happen in the near future, etc.
Okay. All right, Lisa. So, have you ever used any drugs or alcohol?
Yes, I'm a very heavy drinker. Um, I drink often, maybe 2 to 3 times a day. I feel like that may help me sometime get out of that funk of mood that I am in.
Normally, what are you drinking? Is it like hard liquor, beer, wine?
Sometimes it is beer, but my preference is wine. I will probably go through a bottle of wine.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any siblings, or what is life like at home?
Well, currently I'm by myself. I do have siblings, but we have a great relationship with each other. They try to, they know that I'm going through my own personal problems dealing with my childhood because they didn't experience it.
Mhm.
Um, my family is very family oriented, so they're very open with the situation. So they know about the situation, and they try not to bring it up. Or if I'm in a bad mood or bad spirit, they try their best to pull me out of that spirit.
Okay, so you would say that you have a support system around you as far as family.
Yes.
Okay, and how is your relationship with your parents? Would that still be the same?
Due to the incident, my relationship with my mother and father is not as close as it used to be because I feel like it could have been prevented. But my family is very trustworthy, and they didn't think it was would happen. So I am currently working on a relationship with my mother and father.
Okay, Lisa. And is there any personal history with your family with any drugs or alcohol use or abuse?
My mom is a very heavy wine drinker as well. I don't have really too many other issues. It's just that that particular incident keeps recurring in my head. And I keep thinking of ways of how it could have been prevented, how my mother and father could have prevented it.
Okay, so you're still experiencing flashbacks from the rape or being molested by the family friend.
Yes, yes, I
Okay, and Lisa, what is your education level?
bachelor's,
Okay, you have a bachelor's, and what is that
criminal,
bachelor's in?
criminal justice.
Okay. And how would you say your social life is? I mean, do you have a social life? Any friends?
I do. I have one particular friend that I'm very close with that knows my situation. I don't too much tell anyone about that because I feel like it's nothing to talk about really. But my friend that I'm very close with knows about this situation. She is very helpful when needed.
Are you on any medications? If so, which
Um,
ones?
no, I haven't been taking any medication. I've kind of been just dealing with it on my own. That's why one of my family members brought it to my attention that it has become worse over time. So that's why I'm making the initiative to start now. I'd rather go ahead and just figure out ways to get through this process.
Okay. And Lisa, do you have any medical problems that impacts your life in a negative way, or?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Okay, and I just kind of want to recap just to make sure that I heard you correctly. You're having like flashbacks and nightmares, basically of being raped and molested from a family friend. Um, and I know you were saying you're moody and irritable most of the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you have any questions for me?
No, ma'am, I do not. Well, yes, ma'am. What would be the next steps in process after this?
Okay, so the next step for that would be just us coming up with a treatment plan for you, seeing what would work. I do
Mm-hmm.
want you to continue treatment. I'm definitely going to get one of my assistants to give you a call. That way we can set some goals and plans in place so we can go over everything at the next session.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's basically what I plan on doing, just making sure that we come up with some type of intervention um, to help you with that plan, with the treatment plan.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. You take care, and I'll see you at the next session.
All right, thanks.
Okay, you're welcome.